studio audience is not happy with me right now. Yo, what's going on, family? My name is Elijah.
And I'm Josh.
And welcome to the conversation with Josh and Elijah. We're still in season 3 mode.
Yes, sir.
Junior year. How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling good. Glad to be back. I'm glad that we're doing this, man. We actually said we were going to do it.
Yeah.
We showed up.
Yeah.
And we did it. So I'm feeling good.
We did it. Today has been a crazy day. As you all know, we have a brand new show coming to the network.
Yes, sir.
Leaders of Today.
Leaders of Today.
That's a show Josh is doing. In a way,
yeah. Absolutely. It's under my supervision.
Yeah,
I guess you would say.
Yeah.
But it is the brainchild. It is the vision of the phenomenal Jordan Reeves.
Yeah.
He is the executive director of a nonprofit organization with which I get to serve, called Leaders of Today, and the podcast is a part of that vision. It's a part of that brand. I'm not going to say much more. Mm-hmm. I'm just going to say 2 things. 1, it is nothing like our show.
It is nothing.
And 2, you should definitely check that out.
Listen, it's coming out. Listen, this summer is going to be so great for us.
Summer 22.
Summer 22 is going down in history.
It's going to be
6
big.
years after Summer 16, we're coming and we're giving it to them.
Why did you even have to reference Summer 16?
I love Summer 16. Summer 16 was the best summer. The best summer.
Honestly, I can concur. Yeah. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Mostly because of Iguodala to Curry. Back to Iguodala. Up for the layup. Oh, blocked by James. LeBron James with the rejection. That will live rent-free in my mind forever.
Really?
Cleveland, this is for you.
Cleveland!
And that was on Juneteenth.
It was. But this episode is called The Catch-Up.
Yes.
Because there is so much that you all have to get caught up on. 1, why did season 2 end so early? Why did it end so early? Because me and Josh had talked about doing 20 episodes. Why did we end at 9? Season 1 had 10 episodes. So we could at least went 10. But why we go 9? So we're going to talk about that today. We're going to talk about what we've been up to since we last spoke to you all. And as you can tell, this is not a welcome back special.
No.
This season is going to be so different, and we're going to explain why today. So, Josh, first things first, why in the whole world did season 2 end at episode number 9?
Poor communication.
On Josh.
Poor communication on my part.
Josh sucks at communication.
I'm going to make this brief, but I'm going to take full responsibility. I got a phenomenal opportunity.
I just want to say once again, this episode is brought to you
this is also brought to you
by Body Armor. They're not sponsoring us,
but they should.
But I think that the more we do it, the more they'll do it. You know, the more likely they'll be like,
Oh, so we have a Lakers fan on the show. I'll let you guess which one of us is a Lakers fan.
Clippers.
No. See, the fact that you just called yourself a Clippers fan means they're definitely not going to sponsor us now. Maybe Jerry West will feel bad for you.
But Body Armor, they have the Mamba Forever drink. It's strawberry and grape. It's amazing. I love it. I drink it after I work out, and get ready for the day. It's really great. Again, this is not a paid promotion, but golly, it sounds like a good one. They should really reach out. Yeah. Body Armor.
Where you at?
Where you at?
Maybe we should tag them.
We should.
Yeah.
We should.
Get their attention.
So
why did season 2 end so abruptly?
Yeah.
Like I said, poor communication on my part. I had a phenomenal opportunity to intern for a company in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
I had been eyeing this job since January of 2020. Mm-hmm. I interviewed for it February of 2020. Got the job, and then something happened in March of 2020 that took that opportunity away. So in a condensed summer role, I got an opportunity to actually go this time. And I told Elijah about it tentatively, but I didn't say, oh, I'm leaving on this date.
Yeah.
And then I said, yeah, you know that job I was telling you about? Yeah, it's about to start. So what do we learn from this? Be honest with your brothers. Josh Mitchell is not perfect. The internship was phenomenal. It was great. It was the experience.
Like you missed out on some very important information.
Like I said, I'm telling the short version. Tell the whole version. So there was a series we were doing at the end of season 2, specifically episode 9, on relationship perspectives. And Elijah and I had talked about different segments and series within our season, if that makes sense. And this relationship topic was one of them. We had a couple more guests that were supposed to come on maybe later in the season, tentatively, to talk about relationship perspectives. There were also other segments that we didn't even get to, that we just had to completely pause and temporarily put on the shelf because I was in a whole nother state.
That's not it. He told me the day before he left. That's the real big thing. That's the big thing. He told me the day before he left, and he didn't even tell me. His other half told me. He didn't even communicate to me that he was leaving. I found out through a third party.
That is not true.
No, that is true, Josh.
The day that I was leaving, you found out.
Yes. From
a third party. But the fact that I was leaving, you found out from me.
No, I did not.
But the day that I was leaving.
Here's the thing. You told me at the end of July. So I started planning and putting together a plan
so that we could be done.
So that we could be done by then. And guess what happened?
It was end of June, not end of July.
And what happened?
We had to end season 2.
I still didn't find out until a third party let me know that he was gone. Yeah. That's the problem here. That is why this show was almost canceled.
No.
The conversation with Josh and Elijah was almost canceled.
Now you're just being dramatic.
I'm being dead serious. I almost wanted to cancel the show.
He was very upset, as he should have been, because I did not communicate.
You breached our contract of communication.
It was completely unprofessional.
Completely. We're over here trying to build a media conglomerate. I think that's the word.
Yeah, it's hard to take you seriously. See, look at you. His microphone is dropping. But on a serious note, I do genuinely want to apologize to all our listeners, all our viewers, the Conversation family. I just dipped on y'all, and that's not okay.
He dipped on you like he was going to milk at the grocery store.
It's an honor to be
He
a
dipped
part of this
on
show.
us like a biological father in the 70s.
Wow.
Just gone to go get milk.
Nah.
And went and had a whole nother family in the meantime.
Wow,
Didn't you? Didn't you create a whole other family over there? Exactly. He did.
I did not create a family. I'll be clear. I joined an already existing family. You know what I'm saying?
Even more, you took someone's wife.
It's more. Wow. It's terrible. It's more like Jordan leaving the NBA and then playing minor league. You know, because the baseball players and the basketball players, they never on the same field or court. So it's not really creating a family. It's just joining one.
Shut up.
They're not in competition.
At the end of the day,
I left. At the end of the day, I left.
He didn't even. I mean, he still hasn't really apologized.
I have apologized.
He's apologized, but there are certain gestures that come with apologies. You know,
like what? Like free food because you've gotten that. Like rides to places because you've gotten that.
Ooh, what kind of toxic friend are you?
What? You
were only doing those things.
No.
Felt bad.
No, because I was doing them before I left.
Right.
So I'm not doing them because I feel bad. But what gestures are you talking about? Tell the people.
I feel when John Gray cheated on his wife.
This is not the same thing as that.
He bought her a new car.
That does not make up for him cheating.
It doesn't, but still. You betrayed me and you forced me to do a lot of things that I didn't want to do.
That's true. So
I feel like you should buy me a Spike Lee hoodie. Okay. And you should, como se dice, fill up my gas tank for a month. You know, I think that would be such great gestures and
Why
grand
did you
gestures.
not fill up my gas tank when I was giving you rides?
You gave me rides?
I gave you rides.
You didn't have to. You could have said no. I would have figured it out.
Yeah, and I could have said no to that, I'm saying no to the gas tank. But I will get you that Spike Lee hoodie, and I hope you wear it on one of these episodes too.
I might.
Yeah.
But so that happened, right?
That
So then Josh was supposed to come back, and we were supposed to start recording for season 2 in September.
Season 3, yep.
I mean, season 3 in September.
Yep.
You remember that?
We're
We were
gonna
supposed to pick up
senior year.
And
then-
it was going to be the first time that we had a fall show,
Yeah.
fall season, because the goal was where in the spring our new shows
Would starting.
premiere and
Right.
starting, and without us, in the same market, all having like 4 different shows going at the same time. So that was the goal. But someone broke their leg.
Really? On our last episode, just a quick tidbit, Elijah was talking about self-image and how there are friends in his life that he had grown to mismanage expectations with. And he said, I need to tell my friends what's going on and what I'm going to need, even if I'm on one leg. And I almost said, you were on one leg. I was this close to saying, yeah, that happened. But then I thought, nah, because he needs to tell the story. So clearly I didn't break my leg. But Elijah, would you like to tell the people what happened?
You're being so shady. So shady. But it's fine. I broke my leg. So what happened was... So another big thing, me and Josh were both homecoming royalty at our respective institutions. So when I said we really are that guy, we really are, because we're about it. You people, you perform. We're really about it.
I don't agree with that statement.
I'm kidding.
The conversation with Josh and Elijah does not necessarily reflect the views of Joshua at all times. I'm not gonna throw shade at y'all.
The conversation with Josh and Elijah does not at all reflect the views of Josh at all.
It does reflect my views a lot.
It does not.
But your views and my views are different sometimes, and that's okay.
Yeah.
But we both were viewing you in a cast.
Whoa.
So
really?
I'm just trying to transition it.
Wow.
That was a pretty smooth transition. So how did you break your leg?
So it was after the homecoming parade, and I was so hot and sweaty. I'll never forget that. So I'm over here.
Got a visual that I didn't want.
So I had on a full suit. I was suited, booted, ready to go. I was ready to snatch. Never mind.
The show.
The show. Yeah, something like that. So I was ready, ready to go, and then, so it was. I just got a text message from an amazing individual that said, "Stop being mean to you, but I want to tell the world now, buddy, I love you, okay? And I care for you."
None of our viewers, except for that person, knows who you're talking about.
And that's okay.
They all want to know how you broke your leg. Tell us. Because I love this story.
What?
It's about redemption.
So, what happened was I was in a Jeep for the parade, right? And it was hard to get into. So I had to climb into the Jeep. And if you've ever met me in person, I'm a bigger guy, so it was a struggle to get into the Jeep. I thought I ripped my pants the first time I got in. And I would have been okay with ripping my pants and not being able to go. But, I didn't. I did the whole parade thing. There are only from this day 4 pictures of me that exist. 4. Because of how quickly the day ended, and it took such a sharp turn. So I was getting out of the Jeep, and so my right foot, right? I still have pain in it now, every now and again. But so my right foot, right? I was, getting out, but it was stuck under the seat. And so I was like, man, how am I going to be able to get out of it? But the Jeep, it had a bar on the side. So I was like, okay, well, if I use that bar, hang on it, lift up my leg, and put my foot.
He was Captain America, y'all.
Shut up. Let me tell my story. You don't know my story.
He said, if I
can just
little Steve Rogers,
a little effort. So I put on it, and my right foot slipped, and instead of just falling, I tried to catch it by landing on it. And it did not. I heard every bone down there. Bop, bop, bop. It was like a jazz band percussion in my leg. It was like that's what I heard when I fell. And so I just laid there and I was like, I think I broke my leg. I think I broke my leg. Those were the first words in my mouth. I didn't yell. I didn't scream. I was just like, yep, ain't going nowhere. Broke my leg, definitely. They're like, did you hit your head? Nope. Wish I would have been much better with a concussion than breaking my leg. Or a broken arm.
Yeah, that would have been
better too. I should have tried to land with the arm. My arms are sore. Oh my gosh. Went to the gym.
I was about to say that's a good thing.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a good thing.
I'm getting my body right. Yeah. My body right. My body. Anywho, so I laid there for like 15 minutes. The ambulance came. Now, mind you, I spent $532.11 on that suit I wore that day.
Dang. Where'd you get it from?
Destination XL. So the guy rolls up on me. He's like, hey, Elijah, we're going to have to cut your pants leg. Cut my what?
No.
We're going to have to cut your pants leg. I'm like, no. I just bought these yesterday.
They got to understand.
They got to understand. He was like, it's either that or I pull your pants down in front of all of these people. And I was like, go ahead and cut the leg. Cut the leg,
Dang.
man.
And they're not going to pay for you to get a new
They're
suit.
not going to pay for me to get a new pair of pants. So those pants were ruined. I lost the shoe. So now I only have one half of a shoe from that day. And how much? You want to know how much those pair of shoes? I lost so much money this day. That's the real big thing. Before I even get to what I broke in my leg, I lost a lot of money that day.
Dang. You made it back, right? You made it back. I think you made it back.
Yeah, but it had to go to bills. Pay my telephone bill. You want to pay my phone bill this month?
I thought I was getting you the Spike Lee hoodie.
You know, the cost of a Spike Lee hoodie is what my phone bill
is. I was about to say, it's pretty much the same thing. So you let me know.
Choose wisely. When life on.
Oh, I was thinking, I got a million ways to get it. Choose one. Oh, but yeah, you thinking ATM.
Yeah.
Count it up.
Count it up. Count it up. All right, anyway, so they rushed me to the hospital. I get in there, and they are, when I say doping me up,
he's on everything.
Every 5 minutes. I'm like, what are y'all shooting at me? But I never felt pain. I only felt pain when I had the surgery. So basically what I did was when I fell, my foot fell all the way out. So like all the ligaments in my foot were ripped and torn. And as a result, because the ligaments were what hold your foot from falling all the way out. So because they
keep the bone attached to bone.
Right. So because they were all ripped and torn because of the way it fell, it happened so quickly. Like they all ripped and then the foot just went and knocked my lower leg bone out. So yeah, so that all happened. And that's what happened. That's how I broke my leg. We finished physical therapy at the end of January, so it was great. And we've been back at it since.
Praise God.
You know, senior year, like I talked about in the last episode, applying to grad school. Josh, are you applying to grad school?
I'm applying to grad school next semester.
What do you mean?
I am not yet applying to grad school. No.
What does that mean? Because I don't know what you mean by that.
What I mean by that is I'm not going to grad school in the fall.
You're going to take a semester off?
I am going to take another semester of school.
What? No, break it down because I'm confused now.
Yeah. First, before we get into that, because this is the catch up. Mm-hmm. Elijah, did you tell them that you did win Homecoming King?
Oh, I did win Homecoming King.
You said we're both Homecoming royalty, but like you are king.
Yeah, and he's
king
did
win.
Too. You're king too.
I am king too.
You're king too.
That is true.
King Josh.
I like the sound of that.
King Josh.
King Elijah has a better ring to it, though, I think. And your middle name, James. That's
King Elijah James McCutcheon.
King, yeah.
King Joshua David.
King like James and King David. Middle names. We have the middle names of
middle names of kings.
That's kind of baller.
Anywho.
But yes, so I'm a double major, as you know, communications and social work. And I want to pursue my master's in social work. However, due to some choices that I've made in school, along with the classes that I'm taking, I could benefit from having another semester. So that's what I'm gonna do.
All right.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Man.
But then the plan is to, Lord willing, go straight into graduate school, which I may be able to do in just 1 year.
Wow.
Because Ohio State has what's called an ASAP program. It stands for exactly what you think it stands for. It's an accelerated social work program. If you get your bachelor's in social work, you can get your master's in just 1 year.
Wow.
But I am in need of taking the right steps academically just to stay on track. But we're going to graduate.
Yeah.
We're going to graduate.
We are graduating in May.
We are graduating.
Wait, are you not graduating in May?
I'm going to graduate in December now.
December?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
This is all news to me, people.
Yeah.
I didn't know this. Wow.
Finding out on the show.
Wow. That's crazy. So, are you okay with that? Have you been wrestling with it?
No, I'm okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel like it's the right decision. The necessary decision. You're sad now?
I bit my cheek.
So, two episodes ago, you bit your tongue. Now you bite your cheek. But thank God we have the Mamba juice.
Oh! We're literally creating ads for them.
Right now. For
Right now.
free.
Listen. So much better. Mamba juice. It makes everything better.
I like that. That was a pretty good jingle.
Thank you.
That was a pretty good jingle.
Thank you.
You know, just real quick, because this is off topic. This has nothing to do with the catch-up. But speaking of jingles, I felt like this year's Super Bowl was lacking.
This year's Super Bowl was lacking in so it needed us to do a commercial.
That would have been tough.
Body armor.
We would have killed that.
We would have killed it.
We would have killed that.
Killed it.
Murdered. Now,
murder.
The halftime show was not lacking. Mary performing Lift Every Voice and Sing.
Yo.
What other Super Bowl had the Black National Anthem at it? I can tell you one.
Last year's.
Really, they had the Black National Anthem? Who did it last year?
It's been 3 straight years they've done it.
At the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Well, clearly I wasn't paying attention.
Obviously.
But ain't nothing like Mary. And I heard they're back together. So.
What, were they divorced or something?
No, like they're making music again. They
Really?
They were on hiatus of making music as Mary because they had their solo endeavors.
Yeah.
But that has nothing to do with anything. We talking about the catch-up.
Yeah.
We talking about the catch-up.
So,
on a serious,
Josh.
not the body armor.
Body armor, don't leave me. But Josh, are you single?
No, I am not single, but that's not news to anyone. This better half that you were talking about earlier, that's my girlfriend, Courtney.
I can't reach it.
You know, maybe if you stretched, you would be able to.
You're the only power. You're the only power.
So y'all might be able to notice a difference in the continuity of this episode.
What do you mean?
Like how off topic we're getting.
Yeah.
This would never happen if this was my episode. This is Elijah's episode.
You know why?
But it's a laid back one. The last couple episodes we had were heavier in topic.
You know?
So it's good to just lay back a little bit. But you were asking about my singleness, even though last season we had Courtney on the show.
That can change. We recorded that in May of 2021.
Oh, that's a good point. No. Praise God, we are still together.
That's so great.
We are still together and doing well. Elijah, are you single?
I absolutely single as a Pringle in the can and don't need no one else. I do want a relationship, but not right now.
Why is that?
I'm deciding on whether I stay in the state of Ohio or go to the state of California, and I'm not staying in the city of Columbus. So, yeah.
That makes it hard. Yeah, I understand that completely. And I think that's wise because some people in your shoes will be acting a whole nother way.
You see, I can't do that. You see, I care about people. Even though.
So you're not just going to string a woman along.
Why would I do that? Why would I do that?
Some of us have. So I'm glad
You
that
did that?
Way back in the day.
I have done it
Yes.
before. I did it in 2020.
But look at you now. That's growth. That's growth.
I was so bad. I strung along for like months. Awful.
What did you learn from that though?
Don't be stupid. Tell the woman what you want to do.
Be clear with your intentions.
And if you don't know what your intentions are,
still say that. That is still being clear.
That's still being clear.
That's still being clear. When
still
I
being
met
clear.
Courtney, I had no interest in a romantic relationship at all.
I am.
In fact, to be real, I didn't even think we were going to have a friendship. I thought it was a business relationship. We're both in the choir. You're in leadership in the choir. You're reaching out to me. I'm the drummer. You're reaching out to me, and you said you want to talk about the Bible, or you won't meet up with me unless I can answer this trivia question about the Bible, which is a conversation for another day. But that led me to think, all right, we're going to handle this business for the choir, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Then I started to develop an attraction for her, but I knew I wasn't in a season of my life to be pursuing a woman in a relationship.
Yeah.
But I learned, don't be stupid. I told her that.
Wow.
I told her that I was not interested in pursuing a relationship at the time, but I told her that I was interested in getting to know her as a friend. And during the stay-at-home order, we developed a friendship. We also argued over some things. We had some rocky moments that I think if we had started a relationship might have cost us something. But then multiple months later, because I was on some games, not 3 months, not 5 months, not 6 months, but 7 months later, I had to man up, and I wanted to commit to her. I asked her out, asked her to be my lady. Commit to a relationship with her.
Okay, all right.
Roger, you didn't know?
It scared me for a minute.
No, I will not be meeting and marrying a woman within the same year. That's just not what I will be doing.
Shut up.
But
Stop
Elijah,
talking.
maybe you.
Stop talking.
We'll
You're
be
shooting
different.
yourself in the foot. No, you know what? You know what I'm learning? I'm learning.
What are you learning?
I like being alone. I really like my singleness. I really enjoy it. You know, like I was able to go over my friend's house yesterday and just chill. And I didn't have to communicate with no one. I just live.
You feel like you lose freedom, or there's some sort of
Don't
restriction?
say it like that, because then it seems like I don't want it.
No,
like,
I want you to speak your piece.
Why do we always talk about relationships on this show?
Who brought up relationships today? Was it you or me?
I don't think it was me.
It was you. You said, Josh, are you single?
Oh, I did.
You did bring it up.
Also because we want to give a shout out to our in-studio audience.
Most people who are listening are not watching on YouTube, so they don't even know there's an in-studio audience.
Oh, to our podcast audience, we have an in-studio audience. And her name is Courtney, and she is Josh's better half.
You say it like that.
I mean, here's what I've learned in watching their
I'm a whole
relationship.
person. I'm not a half. I'm a whole person.
Shut up.
By myself.
What I've learned is you should be with someone who makes you better.
That's good. That's a good lesson.
Has it worked all the way yet? No. But he has gotten better.
I have. I'm definitely getting better, learning a lot.
I wish he was better at a lot more stuff like timeliness.
Hey, guess who was on? Guess which one of us was on time today and which one of us was late. In fact, I was on time / early twice today, and then I left and brought him a donut. So I'm definitely in the lead right now. Also, the place where we're recording is less than 5 minutes away from where Elijah lives, and I was still here before him. That's crazy. But he want to talk about timeliness.
Because last night I didn't get into bed until 4 a.m.
And guess who got into bed after you?
And then I had
woke up
to wake
before
up
you.
30 minutes later to take my clothes out the washer and put them in the dryer.
I didn't have to do
Then I had
that.
to wake up an hour later after that, and you called me when I was trying to get some sleep. And anywho, it's all right.
So it's my fault.
If you look at it, yeah, because if I didn't know,
Hey, I want y'all to remember this. Because
if
when Josh makes a mistake, it's on him. When Elijah makes a mistake, it's also on him.
Wait, it's my mistake that I was hanging with you?
No. You being late today.
Because I was tired from hanging with you?
You can make an excuse, but I can't make an excuse. Because I've had some good excuses, but I ain't make them. I just said, hey, bro.
What are the excuses?
I'm late. I done had some things.
Pause. Josh schedules meetings on the same day that we record. Yeah. I don't do that.
Yeah.
I make sure my day is clear on the day we have
When
to
did this
record.
episode turn into a shade fest, though? I thought we were supposed to be catching our listeners
We are catching up. We are catching
This
up.
is also that banter that some of y'all were missing, where we just go back and forth.
Yeah, it has its role. It has its place in some episodes.
Yeah.
But anywho, we want to thank you all for joining us today for the conversation with Josh and Elijah. It's been so great.
It's been great. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Make sure you subscribe on Spotify, Apple Music, and YouTube to make sure that you stay up to date on everything we're doing. And make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel because the word of the day is going to YouTube.
Yes.
All right?
It's a YouTube exclusive.
A YouTube exclusive.
And today's might be great because I didn't even know you noticed this.
What?
But this episode is called The Catch Up. Mm-hmm. And you was referencing Summer 16 at the beginning. It's like a little Drake reference.
I
didn't
love
even think
Drake.
you did that on purpose.
I love the Drizzy Drake.
Hot take.
I love the Drizzy
Hot
Drake.
take.
Uh-huh.
Drake is not in my top 5 or my top 10.
He's now fired again. Please leave.
Hey, it's been a pleasure. As always, please remember,
Walk away.
a conversation begins
Walk off the stage.
and ends.
Off the
I'm
stage.
leaving now
Off the stage.
with an open ear.
Off the stage. Off the stage. Off the stage. You're still on the stage. We want to thank you all for checking us out today. As you can see, I am now looking for a new co-host. So DM us now. But I'm kidding. Listen, the conversation begins and ends with an open ear. We'll see you next time. Peace.
Veggie pizza with no onions. Veggie pizza, no onions, please. Add pineapple, Veggie pizza, no onions, hey. No onions, hey. No onions, hey. No onions. No onions. I'll hold this down. No onions. I don't want no onions. No onions. I just like some mint. No onions. I like to brush my teeth. No onions. So please don't add them, please. No onions. I just want the onions. No onions. I just want the onions. No onions. All right. How you feel now? In my show.
Okay, without a song or any type of musical number, the size of the pizza, and things like that, just
Large size.